Tonight with some breaking news. Right now, the road is shut down at South Odell and the Palouse Highway after a body was found on the side of the road. According to the Spokane County Fire District 8, a call came in at around 7:30 tonight stating a man was found on the side of the road with severe head trauma. He's been pronounced dead at the scene. Right now, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office is investigating. No word on when that road will reopen. Good evening and thank you for joining us for the KREM 2 Night Report. I'm Mark Hanrahan. We are tracking two major stories tonight. Today, the two firefighters who were killed in what the Cooney County Sheriff calls an ambush on Canfield Mountain this weekend returned home today. Thousands gathered along the procession route to honor the lives of Battalion Chiefs John Morrison and Frank Harwood. But first, in less than 12 hours, Brian Coberger is expected to change his plea to guilty for the 2022 murders of 4 University of Idaho students in exchange for the death penalty being taken off the table.
Yeah, I think it's justice when you don't have to torture families that have been already through the most horrific thing they could ever imagine, you know.
That's one of the fathers of the 4 victims, Madison Mogan's dad. KREM 2 was one of the first crews on the scene when we first heard rumblings of the gruesome murders in that home just steps away from the University of Idaho. KREM 2's chief journalist, Amanda Rowley, in Boise tonight, ahead of tomorrow's hearing.
I just arrived in Boise this evening. I'm standing right outside the main entrance to the Ada County Courthouse. This is where tomorrow morning Brian Kohberger is expected to enter a guilty plea for the killing of 4 University of Idaho students. This is the result of a plea deal that takes the death penalty off the table. Coberger is accused of killing Kaylee Gonsalves, Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, and Madison Mogan at a rental home near campus in Moscow on November 13th, 2022. Now, the trial is scheduled to start in August unless the judge accepts the plea deal in tomorrow's hearing. I've already seen several other media outlets set up here outside the courthouse this evening. Now, because of the media attention surrounding this case, media access to courtroom seating tomorrow will be first come, first served. So I will be here watching the proceeding and sharing the very latest. Reporting in Boise, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
And new tonight, we are hearing from Brian Coberger's family. He's the suspect charged in this case through a statement obtained by our sister station in Boise. In it, they write, in light of recent developments, the Cobergers are asking members of the media for privacy, respect, and responsible judgment during this time. We will continue to allow the legal process to unfold with respect to all parties and will not release any comments or take any questions. We ask that you respect our wishes during a difficult time for all those affected, unquote. We will be streaming the entire hearing on KREM 2 Plus and our YouTube page. If you don't already have KREM 2 Plus, just download it on your TV and watch for free.
There is a lot of support out there, and I just hope that people don't forget that this happened today, that we remember the firefighters today who lost their lives, and that we always remember not to let hate control us and not to let these things continue to happen, because this is truly a travesty.
Lined the streets of North Idaho to honor the men who were gunned down this weekend. The 2 battalion chiefs, John Morrison and Frank Harwood, were returned home to North Idaho, the place they worked and served for decades. The route from Spokane to Coeur d'Alene was flanked by supporters and mourners, unified in collective grief. Flags flew and were tangible reminders that first responders are supported by their community. All right, let's switch gears tonight and talk weather on this Tuesday. We topped out 95 today. Another hot day, Jeremy, in store for tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks like we get a little bit of relief, but not much, especially considering what brings it. We still sit in the 80s even this late at night. It is a warm one out there. But look what happens if you get out of Spokane. Drops into the 60s quite quick off to the north, stays near 90 out in central Washington. Just a sign of things to come. Tomorrow, we'll get hot pretty fast, but we also have a very interesting weather pattern. That means increased wind in parts of central Washington and red flag warnings running from 2 to 9 p.m. tomorrow. For eastern Washington, it's a little more cloud cover and the chance of a dry thunderstorm or two. Very isolated in nature, and we will see a couple of lightning strikes out of this, but the rain that hits the ground will be minimal at best. We're just way too hot and way too dry to squeeze out any moisture in a pattern like this. So I think what winds up happening is the next couple of days we're back to sunshine after that cold front moves through. Does drop our temperatures though. Tomorrow, 90 degrees thanks to some cloud cover and those isolated storms. Wind picks up later, ushers in a cooler air mass. 84 on Thursday, 82 on Friday.
Sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you very much. All right, don't go to bed just yet. Today, several new laws in Washington and Idaho now in place. We'll break down what you need to know. But first, a moment to honor fallen firefighters at tonight's Coeur d'Alene City Council meeting. We'll take you there coming up.